Did it come back? I think it did. Okay. Well, sorry about that, guys. Had an internet issue. Had to go reset the router. Things like that. Good times are had whenever you try to do a live stream and the Wi-Fi don't want to work for you. But it's all good. In the neighborhood. Oof. Oh, me. Let it load back up here in a second. Oh, there we go. There's that. There's that. Gotta figure out how to tag people. Tagging people would be fun. There we go. Sign in. I've already signed in. Having internet issues tonight. It's just not the best. Wasn't even like a big storm either. Like it rained just the tiniest little bit. But I guess it was enough. Let me see. Did everything else load back up? Let me see here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Looks like we are loading up. Good. Good. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry about the internet issues that we are having. They appear to be resolved currently. Not exactly sure how much longer I'm going to be on. I'm pretty tired today, so I'm going to go ahead and keep going, but we're not going to be on here till 2 a.m. Like we've done in the past, because that is no fun. That is tiring the next morning. That's hard to do and keep working. I don't see how people, I guess this is, if this is your main career, I don't see how people do multi-day live streams. How much money do LPNs make starting out? So the numbers are going to be all over the place. Currently, I would not take any position making under. If you're making under 25, if you're making under 25, I would say you're selling yourself drastically short. If you're in if you're in a bigger city market, then I would say you'd be well into the 30s. I don't even know what the median pay is. We can look it up now. There's a government website, actually. It's the Board of Labor. Board of Labor and Statistics. And they are an actual government website, so it's not like Indeed. If you have a career, let me do this. LPN salary. All right, so let's do this. So this is straight from the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. This is a government website, BLS.gov. Is the website. And this gives you plenty of information, but we want to know what is the income. And it's going to give you a whole year, so it's not going to be, oops, I must have missed it. There we go. Let's find out for the country. Looks like 51 to 56, so that's $28 an hour. Yeah, I would say anything under 25. Oh, here we go. In the industry, in nursing care facilities is $28.10. This is a national average here. It's $28.10. Home health is $27.10. Continuing care or like a can't think. Retirement home, not a nursing home, but a retirement home. $27.32. Psychiatric and substance abuse hospitals, which is the industry that I am in, $26.80. And outpatient care, which is like a doctor's office, things like that, $29.62. So I would say if you're under 25, you're incredibly low. You want to start out at 28 to 30 starting out. I really don't see how I don't see how that would be a problem. I think if you probably really don't even have to look hard to find 30 an hour. I would imagine that a nursing home facility, a skilled nursing home facility, would pick you up for 30 an hour easily. Probably even with a sign-on bonus. Hospitals don't seem like they're paying. I got a comment on a video the other day, and it said in their local area, a hospital is paying $19 for a CNA and $22 for an LPN. I was like, wow, they're just trying to run them off. $24.69 for a hospital work. Yeah, so I knew this guy back when I was graduating. He graduated the year before I did, and he took a job at a hospital making less money. And he took the job because he liked the fact that he had the resources. He liked the fact that he was working for a very large company, Novant, and he liked the fact that he had help. Like, there was always help. There was a float pool at that hospital. A float pool is like a bunch of travel nurses that are in-house. And so he took that job for specific reasons. So if you take a job like that, you need to know, I'm taking this job, I'm going to take a cut in pay, but I'm going to have gloves on. I'm going to have help all the time. if something does happen and I have to take a day off work, will probably be able to get it off without getting fired, things like that. So, yeah, he took the pay cut, knowing he took the pay cut simply because of the benefits that came with it. But you want to get paid, so your best bet would be your worst bet is the terrible nursing home down the road that can't keep nobody. That is, that's done had it. Yes, nurses do deserve to be paid well. Agreed. The VA is hard to get on unless you're a veteran and you know people. The benefits are amazing at the VA. But it's hard to get on unless you're a veteran yourself. I'm not a veteran, so I never got on. I applied a bunch. But yeah, the VA is hard to get on. But once you're there, you're there. Yeah, it's hard to get on as a nurse. We had I trained a girl, about maybe running up on 2 years ago. I trained her at on another unit, on our sister unit, and she probably had already started applying for the VA and just got on the VA like a month or so ago, and then left us immediately. She was like, "Yeah, I'm going to go for the VA," and I didn't blame her at all. But yeah, it's definitely hard to get on as a nurse. Once you're there, though, you're there. I heard, like I said, I never got on at the VA, but I heard once you start, like at my facility, our benefits kicked in after 60 days. And then like paid time off kicked in 90 days ish or something like that. I've heard at the VA day one, like first day you get your benefits, which is awesome. So there's definitely benefits to it, but yeah, it's not easy to get on. We have a big VA here locally, so maybe if you have a big VA, it may be easier or harder. But you drew my curiosity now, Jerry. Let's see how many VA. Wait, I think you actually have to apply on their website. I don't think you can just pull it up. Let's Google it. Let's see how many VA nursing jobs there are right now currently. Let's just VA nursing jobs. Yeah, you have to. I forgot you have to do it this way. I didn't forget, but I remember you have to do it this way. Well, if it'll load up, it's not wanting to load up for me. Here we go. Let's just type in nurse. Search VA jobs. Currently it says in nursing, which there's a nurse practitioner. But there's two practical nurses. It says 2,917 jobs. And then it says your salary starting at $24 and $44,000. So 44,000 is $22-ish an hour. But that's also in Colorado. I don't know what the cost of living is in Colorado. Let's see. Do we have any other nurse practitioner, registered nurse, licensed vocational nurse? So this is a LVN in California is $25 an hour. Yeah, see, you see these circles here? Um, these are what makes it so hard to get into. You know, regular people, we can only apply to these. You know, those circle jobs you can't apply to. Um, that's horrible for Colorado. I don't know what they make in Colorado. I don't know what cost of living is out there, but yes, that would be pretty low here, as well. But the benefits, oh, excuse me, the benefits would be worth it. Also, you get like government cost of living increases and things like that. I would imagine Colorado is expensive, especially for um what you call it, like when it's wintertime. Um, you know, like when you try to heat your house and stuff. Utilities, utilities. You know, they're in the middle of the country. There's no ports. It's cold. You have to pay for heat, electricity, things like that. So yeah, I bet Colorado is expensive. Um, it's you know, it would be something not for me. Um, but yeah, 2,900 jobs right now for the VA. I did my clinicals at a VA. They had underground tunnels. Well, they had to hang out there. We called it the Austin Powers. Um, it was good times. Can't live. You cannot live on 25 in Colorado or California. No. What's rent in California? Um, Probably $3,000 a month. It will depend on the area. You know, like a terrible place is probably like 1,800, something like that. Might have to move. Would you have to move to a facility that's, you know, a bigger facility? Let me see. Do I have any? Let me type in my location. Let me see. Can you do zip? Yeah. Um, let's see here. Anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. There we go. There we go. 70,000, but these are, there we go. 47,000. Yeah. Move to Alaska and then transfer back. Alaska is the highest paying nurse state. They pay their nurses better than everybody. I do remember that. I did a video on that. You need to make 80 to 100 in California to survive. I don't doubt it. I do not doubt that. Because California just seems so very expensive. Whenever it's too cold. It is cold up there. That's probably why they make so much, because the cost of living so much. I've heard, I've never been to Alaska, but I have heard that many of the houses in Alaska do not have plumbing, because the plumbing will just bust, because it's, you know, it's so cold that the pipes will just bust. And so they have like outhouses and stuff like that, which is, you know, I can't imagine on a cold night in Alaska, you get an emergency status and you got to run to the potty real quick outside and, you know, escape bears and things. Holding yourself. Ooh, I gotta go. Run outside and it's like 12 degrees below zero. Probably have a heart attack from the cold. Yeah, probably not warm. It's probably not warm. There was a, what was the name of that show? There was a, it was like was it called Gangland, I think? they had an episode in Alaska, and they were like, yeah, we would do the drive-bys at like 2 a.m. because people were still up, but it was still daytime also. And if the cops like tried to come get us, we just throw the guns in the snow. I think that show's called Gangland. It was Gangland, Gangs of Alaska. It was like a documentary series. It was a TV show, but it was like a docu-series. It was pretty cool. But yeah, I can see how Alaska would be expensive. I would like to see it though one day. Maybe go up in July, so it's still warm, and it's daytime all day. But if I remember correctly, Alaska only had like hundreds of nurses. Like, I don't think they had thousands. I think they only had like hundreds of nurses. But I think Wyoming's the least populated state, so I don't know why that makes sense. Now I gotta Google that. Have this. How many nurses in Alaska? That says 43,000. Yeah, so Hawaii's only got 11,000. Oh wait, yeah. This is what I was looking at. How many registered nurses in Alaska? 6,700. Again, this is the Bureau of Labor and Statistics. So they have the least amount. Not bad. A lot of towns in Alaska are so remote that you have to fly one of those two small person planes and hope you don't crash. Yeah, that's probably how it goes. Yeah, I've seen the Ice Road Truckers. Yeah, I've seen that show a couple times where they are ice road trucker in it, and there's like nothing out there. And you fly a plane or whatever wherever you want to go. Ugh, that sounds miserable. Maybe it does, maybe it don't. I don't know. I guess I can get me some sled dogs. Run around. I bet people up there are tough, man. I bet you don't mess with them. Them people are stinking tough as all get out. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 4-minute warning. At 10:50, I'm gonna cut it off. Cause man, I'm struggling to keep my eyes open. So we're going 4-minute warning. But yeah, I don't. Oh shoot, let me look. Do they have? I gotta Google this now too. Indoor plumbing in Alaska. Let's see here. Okay, so my stats are a little bit wrong. It says altogether more than 3,300 in rural Alaska still lack running water and flushing toilets, although schools, even in the most remote village, tend to have indoor plumbing. Okay, so I was incorrect. I thought it was like every house did not have indoor plumbing, but apparently there's only 3,300, which is probably, 3,300 in every state. Maybe not every state, but that doesn't have indoor plumbing, because of the age of the house or whatever it may be. There's probably several in every state that don't have indoor plumbing. So, but Alaska has 3,300 apparently. So I guess you won't have to outrun a bear. If you have emergency status and you gotta go to the bathroom right now. That would be no fun. Shoot. Come on back to me. Here we go. Struggle bus again. There we go. Don't know how people live up there. If you're born up there, man, you know, if that's where you're born, that's where you're from, you know, that's what you know. That's, you know, I don't see how people live up there either, but, you know, if that's what they know, that's what they know. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Might be genetics. Yeah, like the people in, what's the name of that place? Machu Picchu. I believe it's in Peru. It's like way high elevation. And they were born with like huge lungs. You know, just the people up there, they were just built with huge lungs due to deal with the altitude. You know, because there's less oxygen the higher up you get. And they said, you know, if you tried to live out there where they live, you would have altitude sickness or elevation sickness, one or the other. Anyways, yeah, you can't. Like if I was to move up there, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't live out there because I would die from the sheer altitude and lack of oxygen. But those people have powerful lungs. In any case, I'm going to go ahead and end it. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I was glad to see everybody. But we're going to do another one. Hopefully, fingers crossed, a very busy week for me. Very, very busy week coming up for me. Hopefully Friday we get another live stream. Hopefully see y'all then. Thank you guys so much.